What's up everyone, I am the Kaiju no Kami, and this month's Kaiju no Kami news is brought to you by Patreon. Patreon, where promises are paid for. It's been a long time since I've done a pre-recorded news report. Usually I've just been putting little tidbits of news in my live stream Q&As and then going from there, but I figured with how much stuff has come out in the last week, 2 weeks, whatever it was, I should probably just do a pre-recorded news report. So welcome back. First off, I know you're probably like, well, where's your table you do during the news report? I just didn't feel like bringing the table out right now since I'm doing this at the last minute and there's some new stuff I have in here, but I do still have my idol Kaiju no Kami here, so he's still technically in the news report, even if you don't see him actually on screen. First off, I got a brand new camcorder and shotgun mic. You might have noticed that my audio has been different in the last few videos. It's because I'm trying something different. I mean, it's a $1,000 camcorder, so you bet I'm using the new camcorder. I just figured that this guy is really starting to wear out, so it was time to upgrade. I was at a point where I could actually upgrade my equipment, which was nice, thanks to Patreon supporters and stuff. And then I got myself a new shotgun mic here. Let me just actually record right here. I'll double record. You can see the new setup here. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. I need to get a permanent isolation shield stand. Right now that's just like a guitar stand using it. It doesn't work very well, but it works for what I needed to at this exact moment in time. Hey, can you see me? Yeah, look at that. Ooh, hello, that weirdo there. I can't see your face though. Okay, bye. So yeah, that's my new camcorder. It can do 4K, as I discovered with my WandaVision quickie review. The current version of Vegas I have cannot handle 4K video because the Vegas kept crashing. So I'm gonna have to upgrade Vegas sooner rather than later so I can actually do 4K video. I mean, right now there's probably not enough reason to do 4K video, especially for YouTube reviews, but still I would love the feature and I would love to have things in a native 4K. I hope you guys have enjoyed my Turbo Ranger review. It's nice that Wandering Moonbeams had finally gotten that fully fan sub, so that was great and that was fun. I really enjoyed reviewing it. Can't say I enjoyed watching it. I was actually quite amazed at how many people commented on my thumbnail. I was just trying to be funny because usually I don't do those face-palming thumbnails that a lot of YouTubers do all the time, where they make those funny faces and stuff that look like they're really having to use the bathroom badly as they're taking their thumbnail pictures. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to use that because I think it'd be fun. And a lot of people commented on it. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. People have been asking me, yes, Gokaiger will be my next Super Sentai review. I would say don't expect that till mid to late summer because there's a few Ultraman releases coming out from Mill Creek that I'll go over momentarily. I'm looking forward to rewatching Gokaiger. I haven't watched the show since 2013, maybe 14. So it's going to be interesting to revisit this show after so long, especially now having watched every Sentai series before it. Additionally, I am considering on doing a video on my top 5 favorite villain themes from Sentai. It's just something I feel like I'd have a lot of fun doing. I'm not well versed in musical technical terms, but I'll do my best and see how it goes and see if it's something that I might want to do some more music-based top lists videos. Like maybe my top 10 favorite Sentai openings or top 5 favorite Sentai openings or all that jazz. If you do not know this, 7 Seas has the Go Ranger manga coming out this month. I'm planning to pick that up. I'm going to attempt to do a review for it. We'll see how that goes. It will not be my first comic book review, probably by that point, since I'm supposed to be reviewing the new comic book, Godzilla comic book series from IDW for Bot Talk. We'll see what happens. It's supposed to be out next week and I haven't received anything yet from them. But yes, as of right now, I was asked by Bot Talk to review the new Godzilla comic series. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping it goes well. It'll be the first time I'm tackling a comic review, so I'll definitely need your guys' feedback on that so I can improve with other issues and with the Go Ranger manga. And on the reins of the Go Ranger manga, 7 Seas will be releasing the Kamen Rider manga later on this year as well. I have not been watching Power Rangers Dino Fury. I know some people have asked me. We don't have cable anymore, so I'm unable to watch Dino Fury. On the Kamen Rider front, I'm sure everyone has heard the news by now, but just in case you haven't, Toei, for the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider last week, 2 weeks ago? Last week? 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Wow, it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. Or Saturday. Whatever. They announced a Shin Kamen Rider movie being done by Hideki Anno, the same guy who did Shin Godzilla, is doing the upcoming Shin Ultraman movie, and is now doing Shin Kamen Rider. So when are they going to hire him to do Shin Super Sentai, or Shin Go Ranger, Shin something Sentai related? Not that Toei actually cares about Super Sentai, but whatever. Also, they announced there's going to be a Kamen Rider Double sequel anime based on the sequel manga for Kamen Rider Double, which has been licensed by Funimation, and they will be simulcasting it when that comes out. And it gets better. Kamen Rider Ryuki has been licensed for streaming on Tokusatsu and Shout Factory's website, and they have also licensed Kamen Rider 01 for streaming. But the best news of all is it also has been announced that they will be giving 01 a physical Blu-ray release. Yes! Everyone needs to go out and buy that and pre-order as soon as it goes up so that we can show Toei and Shout Factory that we want more Kamen Rider in America. Give us more physical Blu-ray releases. We want Kamen Rider. Yeah. I know some people are like, why 01? That show sucks. It's a start. We can complain when we have a plethora of Kamen Rider shows to buy, but right now we don't get the luxury of being picky. If you don't buy Kamen Rider 01, there may be no other Kamen Rider series. And some of you might have the entitled stick up your ass where you're like, well, I don't care. If it's not going to cater specifically to me, I'm not buying it. Yeah, okay. Because that's totally how it works. But then again, the last year has shown us how entitled our country really is when it comes to anything. That people only care about their own personal lifestyle choices and damn everyone else. Anyway, I'm super excited for 01. It's not the best Kamen Rider series out there, but I don't care. I am buying it. I will buy Ghost. I will buy Geo. I will buy Black RX. I will buy any Kamen Rider series they give a physical release to because I want the series that I really love, and that's the only way to get them. And it'd be cool to have like the entire library in America. Hopefully this leads to something good. I'm hoping because of the Double anime, maybe they'll release Double in physical media form as well. We'll have to wait and find out. Next up, Ultraman Mill Creek is going to be releasing Ultraman Leo next month in May. And then in June, it's the Ultraman Zero movies and special or something. I'm not familiar with how the Zero stuff exactly plays out. Some people have said they're movies, some people have said they're a series, so I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's just meant a series of movies, but that's coming out. And this one show called like Ultra Galaxy Mega Monster Battle or something. I'm not exactly sure what that entails. It looks like it's a combination of a series and movies, but that's coming out in June as well with the Ultraman Zero stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what those bring to the table. And of course, all of those will be getting reviewed. We were talking yesterday about the subs on Ultraman Leo when they were on Crunchyroll or currently on Shout Factory, that those Leo subs were not that great. Sadly, I'm expecting Leo will have the exact same subtitles because it's Tsuburaya's official translations. But hopefully they were fixed by Mill Creek, or hopefully Tsuburaya went through and fixed them for the Blu-ray release. I'm not holding my breath though. And also on the Ultraman front, Ultraman Trigger was officially unveiled today, which is going to be a series set in the Tiga universe. I watched Ultraman Tiga earlier this year, or was it late last year? I can't remember anymore. The time has been blending in these last few months. It just feels like it's the same day over, like it's Groundhog's Day over and over and over again. Like this could be like the 100th time I've recorded this for all I know, and we're not noticing it because it is Groundhog's Day. If anyone has watched this 100 times because it's been recorded every day 100 times, you need to let me know. Speaking of which, I got my second COVID shot, so I now have my multi-pass for airports and stuff. Multi-pass. On the discotheque front, for those of you that bought Just Beyond and finish that other one that I can't remember now. The Galactic Heroes, Galactic something or other, the Star Wars ripoff one. It sounds like based on their last live stream that they did, that there's going to be more Toku coming from them in the near future. I hope that's true, but then again, KnK kind of said the same thing back when they were releasing Godzilla movies and nothing came out of that. KnK releasing just kind of went, and then they released Garo, which was great, and then they never finished Garo. Who knows? Maybe the Ultraman releases and Kamen Rider will sell well enough for KnK or Sentai Filmworks to go back and license more Garos so they can at least give us the Koga movie and maybe the side story stuff that goes with the Koga's universe and maybe Makai no Hana so that we can get Koga's son. I don't care if they give us the one who shines in darkness, even though I will review it at some point. I just don't care if they give it to us now or not. Next up, you guys have probably noticed I've been releasing a lot of Yakuza reviews. My life for the last few months has been pretty much Yakuza. If I haven't been subbing and I haven't been doing videos such as Turbo Ranger and that one I was doing Bokinger and Maji Ranger, it's been Yakuza. Yakuza. Yakuza is life. Like a dragon. I've been having a blast going through this Yakuza series. As I said in the reviews, I kind of was interested in it back in 2005, but never actually took the plunge. And then we took the plunge earlier this year. I started playing Yakuza 0 on January 20th, and I'm now 2/3 of the way through 5, maybe a little bit more through 5 than that. I just started playing as the brand new character, this baseball player, loser, porn magazine writer guy who I already don't like. I don't know, just I don't like his personality and I don't like his fighting style already. Maybe he'll improve as I get along. I haven't actually made it. If you know the game, my next objective is going to the baseball thingamajig, because he saw that for 200 yen, if he hits a ball, he can win like 1,000 yen or something. That's where I'm at in the game, so I'm pretty much early in his thing. It's just I really, really do not like him as a character, as a personality. As soon as he opened his mouth, right in his introductory scene with the landlord and then the Yakuza loan shark guy, I was like, oh my god, I hate this guy already. Kill him now. Moving on from that though, as you can obviously tell, I've gotten my reviews out for Yakuza 0, 1, 2, and 3 so far. My Yakuza 4 review is going to be a little ways away because I'm planning to record it with a Lizard Bunny who I showed a brief clip from a video she had done in my Yakuza 0 review. I've sent her over the script so she can add in her stuff, and then we've just got to find a time when she can come over here so we can co-record it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I really hope it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it when it actually happens, assuming all works out well and I don't have to end up recording it on my own. Things have just been chaotic, obviously everywhere, but still. Anyway, speaking of rough stuff, Warner Brothers. I don't know if you saw my Twitter posts about it, all my tweets, but I had a hard time with this Kong Skull Island review. I had 9 versions come out for this review, and my 9th version was the one that didn't get, it did get a copyright claim, and then I won the copyright claim battle. They released it, so the uncut version's out. If you've only watched the edited one that I had to do where I had to put the filter over the video, check out the uncut version. All I have to say is I am no longer going to review Warner Brothers movies after Godzilla vs. Kong. When I do that and have to go through like 10 more versions of Godzilla vs. Kong just to get that review out, that will be the last Warner Brothers movie I review. I am not touching anything more from Warner Brothers because it is just not worth the hassle. It is not fun having to... That's not a Warner Brothers movie, right? No, okay. It is just not fun having to go through this hassle of do a review, gotta edit this out, gotta edit that out, release that, oh, well, now something else got claimed, okay, so you fix that, oh, now they've claimed something else. And I loved YouTube's response. YouTube's response on Twitter told me that movie studios can just pick and choose a different scene from each release of a video that they want. They don't have to do multiple scenes in one claim. They could just say, that's copyrighted. You pick that, you edit that, and then they can look at it and go, that scene is copyrighted. And they can do it over and over. So yeah, that was nice of YouTube to basically admit that studios can abuse the copyright system as much as they want without any repercussions. Great job, guys. We really need something to replace YouTube, but that's never going to happen. No one's ever going to become as big as YouTube. Many have tried. They have all failed. None of them will ever be able to stop YouTube, unfortunately, at this point. It's like eBay. eBay's so big, and Amazon's so big that it doesn't matter. No matter what you do, no one's going to be able to compete with them. And it sucks because they're all run by assholes. Why is it the assholes are the ones who get rich, while the people who try to do things legitly get screwed over? It's like freaking Logan Paul appearing on Masked Singer. What the hell? How come he was allowed to? Why not a YouTuber that might not be as popular but is actually a good person, isn't an asshole? Why did we pick an asshole? I don't understand. Why? Why are the YouTubers that are not assholes getting screwed over by the assholes? Do you guys like watching YouTubers that are just utter douchebags and treat other people like shit? I don't get it. Maybe I should do a whole video on that, or a whole live stream on that. That might be fun. I have a plan. I've thought about doing a mean comments video too, kind of like those mean tweets things that you see. Anyway, so yes, I'm not going to review any more Warner Brothers movies after Godzilla vs. Kong. I will do quickie reviews if I go see it in theaters because there's no movie footage involved. But as far as footage reviews, full-length reviews, I will not do them anymore for Warner Brothers. So there goes my plans to touch Nightmare on Elm Street, because I am not touching the Nightmare on Elm Street series anymore because it's Warner Brothers. It's not fun. I don't want to spend hours of frustration trying to get a review out that was supposed to be fun, because the whole point of doing this was to have fun. Whatever. Speaking of quickie reviews, I will be doing a Falcon and Winter Soldier quickie review once Falcon and Winter Soldier is over. Lastly, I do want to still mention that I do still have a bunch of movies people have sent me to review. Well, this one no one sent me, but I did buy the Daimajin trilogy many years ago. I mean, it was like 3 years ago, but it feels like a century now at this point. But I did buy the Daimajin trilogy to review at some point. So now that I'm done with all the Toho movies, I'm going to tackle these sooner rather than later. Then I have movies that people have sent me. I have the Calamari Wrestler that the guy who sent me Death Kappa sent me to review, and now I can't, it's been so long I can't think of his name. G-Vamp? Was it G-Vamp? I don't remember now who it was exactly that gave this to me, but I'll have to go back to my Death Kappa review and check the credits, because I put it in the credits. But I got Calamari Wrestler, and then Advent Nebula gave me from the director of Calamari Wrestler, Kaiju Mono. I've got also from Advent Nebula, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, which is, I wanted to make sure this wasn't a Warner Brothers movie. It's not, it's Sony. So it should be fine, but he wanted me to review this at some point. And he also got me Garuda to review, this Thai movie. So that will be interesting. I've actually, a while ago when it first came out in America, I wanted to see it, and I heard not so many great things about it. So I lost interest. So at some point, we'll see what happens. And then lastly, Peter from Buffalo had sent me in 2019? Or was it last year? I think it was pre-COVID he sent these to me. The Sukuben Deka movies from the 80s, I think? Yes, 87 and 88. So he had sent me these to also review, so I've got them in the queue. So don't worry, guys. I have not forgotten about the movies you've sent me. I've just been very busy with Super Sentai. Just think about it. I have reviewed 35 Sentai series in 6 years. Wow. Actually, that's basically 7 series a year. Wow. Except for the first, well, I know the first 2 years I wasn't reviewing that many series, so that means I've done, what, 30 series in 4 years? Wow. Yikes. Or in the words of Scooby-Doo, jinkies. But anyway, yeah, so I have not forgotten all the movies you guys have sent me to review. I will get to these sooner or later, I promise. It's just, I really want to get through Sentai. Even though I'm taking a short break before I jump into Gokaiger, I really want to get through all the Sentai series before I really jump all into movies. Plus, again, I don't know what it is, but I have easier time dealing with copyright claims in TV series than I do with movies. Probably because there's more footage to play around with in a TV series than there are in movies. Especially when movies, I have to talk about a specific scene and I need to show that footage. Whereas in a series, if that piece of footage for some reason gets claimed, I can always throw in a different scene from a different episode. I don't know why it works that way. It just does. I enjoy reviewing TV series, even though they take a lot longer and are a lot more work involved to review than I do a movie. But I love the people who assume that YouTubers make videos like that. Oh, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a review on Gundam Seed. Boom, Gundam Seed review's done right now. I mean, it's on my channel now, right? Because I said it. You guys are able to watch the Gundam Seed review, right? It just magically appeared. I don't know why I picked Gundam Seed. I guess because I just ordered the big box set yesterday from Rightstuf. That was the first Gundam series in my head. Even though I was looking at Turn A Gundam over here and meant to say Turn A Gundam or Zeta Gundam, but Seed was the first one that popped in my head. That's what came out. Can't tell you why. But whatever the case, welcome to 2021. If you have not watched any of my live stream Q&As, I will be doing another live stream Q&A sooner rather than later. I'm not sure if it's going to happen this month, might be early May. Click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support me. You can support me on Patreon at Kaiju no Kami, Facebook Kaiju no Kami, Instagram Kaiju no Kami, Twitter Kaiju no Kami, and my website creativitybydesignllc.com. Until next time, bye.